This is just a little feeding video of my American toads. I have some that I caught as little pollywogs, and they developed into big little baby toads, and I just love them to pieces. They are living on mealworms right now. As you can see, they're just as cute as can be. This little guy is taking on a great big mealworm. I doubt if you can eat it. But that's what they've been living on. These guys are about 3 weeks old after metamorphosis. That guy in the corner there is trying to get the other worm out of his mouth. There might be two species of American toads here. There's one that's darker than another. And they're all just as cute as can be. I love the way they jump around. Looks like that little guy got that worm down. They like to get the worm's head first. They seem to see which direction the mealworm is going, and then they stick their tongue out really fast. It sticks onto the mealworm and just gets drawn in. I think even at 25 times slower speed, it's going to be hard to see what's actually happening. But I think they're just cute. Most little baby toads pass away in the first few days after transitioning from being a pollywog or a tadpole. Their mortality rate is incredibly high. Their reproductive rate for toads is incredibly high also, knowing full well that the survival rate is going to be extremely low. However, after wintering over in my house, these guys are going to have a real good start, I believe, in my backyard. I think there's an environmental niche out there that they will be easily able to survive in. I don't have chickens anymore. Chickens, I'm afraid, destroyed my last colony of American toads that I had in my yard. The spadefoot toads are still here and are capable of reproducing and successfully hanging out, but the chickens, I think, reduced my American toad population right down to zero. I had 60 chickens, and they just ran around the backyard free ranging and just getting all the food that they could find. And they do a great job on bugs and things like that, but they also are carnivores to some extent, and they will eat toads. And this guy looks like he's getting ready to grab the mealworm with his tongue, pulling it into his mouth. They're just so cute. You can see the poison glands right behind their eyes. There's two big warts, and these are able to secrete a irritant or a poison. It's not a venom, but a poison that makes them undesirable to eat by most things. I think chickens can eat them just fine. That little toad there looks a little bit on the skinny side, the one that's having quite a tussle with that mealworm. He's pulling at it. Oh, is he going to pull it out of his mouth or eat it? Oh, he pulled it clean out. He's saying that thing is too big. Oh, who else is going to try it? Which end was the tail? I think he went for the tail that time. Maybe not. Can you see any legs on that end that's sticking out of his mouth? Anyway, it seems that American toads just take to captivity really well. I just have them in a little drawer shoebox, and I put a piece of glass over the top. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed watching this little feeding video. We're having a good time tonight.